Still no Emelina. Come on, guys. Where is she? Hey everyone, today I have for you a look inspired by women's wrestling Charlotte Flair. I felt it only fair that I do a look inspired by her after she won the Iron Man match. Even though I had been rooting for Sasha, I knew, especially when they went into sudden death, that Charlotte was coming out the winner. That look she gave Sasha, terrifying. Like, that is a look of a sheer predator. Like, whoa. Anyways, the match was amazing, and I'm sure we will see more from them in the future, but as for now, we'll see what happens between Charlotte and Bayley. I'm not sure what they're planning to do with Sasha and Nia, but we'll see what comes next. Anyway, if you like this look, then please keep watching. Hey guys, the first thing we're going to do is fill in our brows. The way I like to fill in my brows is to just sweep the powder underneath first and create kind of a defined edge, and then sweep the product upwards. If you work with the natural shape of your brow, filling in your brows is going to become a lot easier. And I'm just using BH Cosmetics Flawless Brow Trio, and I am in the shade Light. This trio has lasted me forever. Next I'm going in with Benefit's Gimme Brow. What's cool about the Gimme Brow is that you backcomb it in your brows first. So you're going to apply it backwards in a backward combing motion, and then sweep it forward. And what this is going to do is add some volume to our brows. Now we're going to create a base for our eyeshadow look. This time I'm using Maybelline's Color Tattoo in Too Cool. Since we are doing such a shimmery, glamorous look, I figured we'd use a shimmery base for this look. Very quickly, we're going to go in with Makeup Geek's White Lies on a big fluffy brush, and we're just going to set down our base. To carve out our crease, we're using Makeup Geek's Bedrock. It's a nice cool tone shadow. I wanted a nice deep crease for this look since it's going to be very dramatic. So then I added in Makeup Geek's Corrupt to the outer edge of the crease. Then you'll see that I swept it in with a blending brush to even it out some more, but we don't want to bring that deep color all the way into the crease. We just wanted to carve out the crease a little bit more since we're going to be creating a smoky look on the outside. Now to incorporate the blue, we're going in with Makeup Geek's Center Stage. This is one of their foiled eyeshadows, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And we're doing a halo eye effect for this look. I wanted to do something very bold, very glamorous, so we're focusing that blue shadow on the outer corner and inner corner of the eye. And you can see the Maybelline color already peeking through, but we're going to add some more shadow on top of that. Then I'm just blending in where I added the blue in the crease, just to make sure everything's nice and smooth. Now we're going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Metal Shadow on a nice flat brush from Wet n Wild, and this is just going to enhance the halo in the middle. In order to add a little bit more of a shine to our halo, I grabbed Physicians Formula's Extreme Shimmer Shadow Smoky palette. It truly is a very shimmery palette, so I wanted to add a little bit more shine. I added some of the white shade in the palette to the center of the eye and the inner corners. We're adding this to the inner corners in order to wake up our eyes, make them look a little brighter, more awake. Now I actually use a flat concealer brush to apply a lighter shade underneath my brow. We just want to highlight under the brow bone and bring some more brightness to the smoky look we have here. Then I just added some more of the blue shadow to the outer and inner corners of the eye since some of it went away when we added the white. Charlotte tends to wear winged eyeliner a lot, so I definitely wanted to incorporate a wing into this. So I grabbed Tarte's Tarteist Clay Paint Liner. What's cool about that liner is it comes with the brush, and what I'm going to do is just create a line across my upper lash line first, and then we're going to start on the wing. Lining it up with the end of your brow can help a lot. Then I'm just going in with my favorite Garnier Micellar Water on a Q-tip and cleaning it up. In order to soften the wing a little bit, I'm grabbing Makeup Geek's Corrupt, that black shadow that we put in the outer edge of the crease, and just going over it with a liner brush. And then I'm just going back in with my crease brush and adding a little bit more of Bedrock to the outer corner. And then blending. More and more blending. We don't want any harsh lines. Now we're going to use Elcie's Pearl Radiance Primer. We want nice glowing skin. This is actually really hydrating if you have dry skin. Now since I have a little redness, which you guys will hear me say all the time, I'm just going in color correcting. This Dr. Jart product is probably one of my favorites to color correct with. It's very thin and smooth, so it doesn't change the way your foundation looks even though it's laying underneath. It's really easy to work with and blend out. It changes to a beige color as you blend it, so you won't see that green. Now we're using Makeup Forever's Ultra HD foundation, and I'm just buffing that in with a brush, and then I blend out the edges with my beauty blender to make sure there's no harsh lines. That's definitely a tip I have. If you do use a brush to apply your foundation, just go over it with a damp beauty sponge at the end and it'll just make sure there's no harsh lines. Now we're going to do some more color correcting. Whenever you use a really blue toned or purple toned look on your eyes, it can actually make your dark circles look a little more pronounced, so we definitely wanted to make sure to counteract that with some color corrector. And then I'm just going over the areas where I feel I need a little extra coverage in the area where we put down the pink color corrector and adding in some Born This Way concealer from Too Faced. Now it's time to set down all of our liquid products. I'm technically not using a setting powder. It's the Ambient lighting powder from Hourglass, but it just makes my skin look so glowy and beautiful. I'm using the shade Ethereal Light. And since we're going with a bright, glowing theme, I'm adding some Rimmel ScandalEyes eyeliner in Nude to my waterline. For this look, we want to keep most of the color and the drama on top of the lid, so I'm just grabbing a little bit of Corrupt and putting it in the outer edge to connect to the wing on the lower lash line. Then I'm mixing Bedrock and Metal towards the center. I'm adding the shimmer from the Physicians Formula palette in the inner corner. Typically when Charlotte does wear a wing, she doesn't have too much color on the lower lash line, so I wanted to kind of stick with that. Now it's time to warm up the face, and I'm using one of my favorite bronzers. This is Nars Laguna. This bronzer looks so good on a ton of different skin tones. It's probably one of the most natural bronzers I own. It's got just a little bit of a shimmer to it. Not anything that's gonna go, oh hey, you've got glitter on your face, but it is really beautiful and natural. So I'm just semi-contouring, sculpting out my face, half bronzing, half contouring. And then I'm doing a little bit of contouring on my nose, nothing too crazy. This is totally optional, nothing you have to do. Next we're going to add some flush to our cheeks, and I am using Sleek Cosmetics Cream to Powder Blush. Since this formula is unique and it's cream to powder, I'm just patting that on the apples of my cheeks and then blending it backwards. Now we're going to do my favorite part and highlight. I wanted to pick a highlighter that was pretty cool toned and white to go along with our halo eye, so I chose ColourPop's Super Shock Cheek highlighter, and this is the shade Fanny Pack. It's one of their holiday highlighters. This ColourPop highlighter, like most ColourPop products, go on best with the fingertips. So I'm just using my finger to pat some on and then going over it with a brush to blend it out. You want to add the highlight anywhere you want to enhance or brighten, so I'm just adding some more to the eye look and areas that I want to accentuate. I didn't have any gems to put on my face for this look inspired by Charlotte, so I just went in with some white eyeliner and silver eyeliner and created my own, not necessarily gems, but my own face flare. So after I put the liner down, I patted on some of the Physicians Formula shimmer on top. After putting on my false eyelashes, I was all ready to add some mascara to my lower lash line when I realized that I hadn't set down my face, so I grabbed my hard candy setting spray and set down my makeup before adding on my mascara so that the mascara wouldn't get all over my face. If you have long eyelashes like me, I definitely recommend doing the setting spray first and then putting on the mascara. Now that we've finished our eye look and our face, we're going in and ending the look with our lips. I'm lining my lips with B Bella Cosmetics Lip Perfection Pencil in 36 Unique. I'm filling in my entire lips because I'm going to top it with a MAC lipstick. I chose MAC's Cream Cup, which is a cream sheen, a nice creamy neutral with a hint of pink. Thank you guys so much for watching. I wanted to do a really bold, dramatic look inspired by our current women's champion, Charlotte Flair. Let me know who you'd like to see a look inspired by next in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.